beyond education, what else do you offer?
Yeah, you know, Turi, I should tell you that the challenge in today's world is to influence people's thinking.
True.
And children the same. And so when we began Porterhouse, we said, well, what is the foundation that we want to lay our school? In the Bible, Proverbs 22 verse 6 says, teach a child in the way they should go, and when they are grown, they won't depart from it. So laying a very clear basis to a child, this is what God wants. You know, in the Bible, we know that we are made in the image of God, and children as well. So these children have a mind, they have a heart, they can think, and they're not just, you know, robots that we put information.
Yeah.
And so when that starts from a very early age, and helping them to see where the truth is, because we are living in a world where now truth has become so vague, you know, fake truth has become part of us. And so lay that foundation by teaching them, by helping them to understand there's wrong and there's right, trust them to make decisions. And that becomes very helpful when it comes to technology, because how do you control?
You simply cannot.
It's just you know, my grandchildren, the mother is very particular about how much time they spent
on screens.
And I really admire her because she's very consistent. But still, you know, when they come to my house, it's like, can we watch? And it's so easy because they sit in a corner there and they're so quiet.
Yeah,
and
nothing is happening. You can do your things.
You're just doing your thing. Then you realize, hey, are you, you know? So again, it's like, what are you watching, and why are you watching? So what is the reason? Where are you going? And I think that is the way that we're really going to help kids to understand technology is helpful, but it's not everything.
True.
You still have to teach kids how to use it, but it's also related to that character that we talked about at the beginning, and for the kids to understand. But also then, of course, this is where now a parent has to be present and help them, but not just say no. Tell them why.
Exactly.
Show them the cause and consequence.
True.
One of the challenges we witnessed in school is the whole area of drugs. I mean, we used to say we're a Christian school.
This would never happen.
And then it happened. And it was like, so how do you deal with this? Even for us, it was like, so how do you deal? This child needs help. And parental involvement becomes extremely important. True. Because then you're saying, okay, how do we help this child? And I think even in the area of technology, we'll have to be very, very interactive between home and school. Being clear that the discipline standards are consistent.
True.
Because sometimes you find you may have a set of instructions and at home
it's
they're
different.
not. Yeah. So it's both for the benefit of the school and the parents to ensure that there is that support, so that whether it is technology, whether it is which friends to go, you know, all those things are in agreement, and you're working together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about progress. How would you compare Porterhouse starting out and where it is right now?
You know how I describe it, Turi? It's like, it's just a blessing.